Guys, Wade from 7 p.m. prayer, sitting on my parents' back porch, and just got through working out. Actually, I was hoping to be out kayaking with Ranger, but it looks like it might rain, and Ranger's got an issue with rain. I think when she was a baby and she got dumped, she must have been out in the rain a bit and had some bad experiences, and now if it even looks like it's gonna rain, she's heading for the house. So anyway, I like to try to keep her feeling safe, and like anytime she's with me, she's gonna be taken care of. So I wanted to talk to you guys about a prayer of Jesus today, the one in Luke 23:34, where he's actually praying for forgiveness for the people that are crucifying him, where he says, Lord, forgive them, for they know not what they do. And you know, it's interesting in life how we can forgive people for things easier when a lot of time has passed. But when someone's in the very act of doing something bad to you, and in the case of Jesus, it was very malevolent. You know, it's been kind of good for me to watch that Chosen television, series, because you get to see, you get a feel for how they lived and the intentions and all that, and just to see Jesus go out and heal somebody of something that they've had trouble with for decades, and they're all been out of shape because it happened on the Sabbath. So it really is an example of how we focus on the things that we shouldn't focus on, and I constantly remind myself that God's privy to all of this, and yet he still loves us. He still sent Jesus for us. We see just a tiny bit of the bad going on in the world. God sees all of it. There's nothing that happens. If a sparrow can't fall and hit the ground with him knowing about it, all these different things we hear about in the world that are bad and ugly and things we don't even want to say the names to, God sees it all. But we have to see what happens when the world is put in our hands. And we have to see what happens when we choose the devil's way over God's way. If God goes around picking up after us all the time in every situation, no matter what, we can't learn our lessons. Prayer is the way we put God to work in this system, so that we can be in a system that's run by the devil. We can be in a system that we've all sinned in. And yet we can, thrive in it and be successful in it, and be successful Christians, be successful at being a Christian in it, because we choose to pray and involve God with it. So, like I've talked about more than once, God doesn't appear to give lobotomies anywhere. Not in heaven, not here. The angels were able to revolt up there. We're able to revolt down here. So if we're going to want to get with God, we got to start getting right. And one of the things is being able to watch what Jesus did, where he recognized that these guys did not have his best interest at heart. But he also recognized that they can't see. They see through a glass dimly, like Paul says. And they don't really understand that they're actually killing the Savior of the world. And so right there, when the worst of it is going on and he's hanging on the cross, he's actually saying a prayer for them. So I probably should have made this video before I went and worked out, because I'm really tired. But I just wanted to pass this information on, because I read that prayer, I thought about that prayer, and I wanted to share that prayer with you, because once again, it just gives me much more admiration and respect for our Savior Jesus. And what an honor to be able to dedicate our life to his service and helping others find out about him. It's such a privilege. You guys have a great day. 7 p.m., all of us praying together. Let's do it and change the world. All right, guys? I appreciate you.